is Felicia with It's Fee, and welcome back to my channel and my live. So tonight, y'all, we're gonna talk about let's talk about Gen X dating. I want to talk about this show that I've been watching. It's called The Golden Bachelorette. So let's talk about The Golden Bachelorette. So if you don't know, The Golden Bachelorette comes on ABC. It comes on Wednesday nights. You can also catch it on Hulu. And the show is based on a 61-year-old Caucasian woman. It's like all the other Bachelorette and Bachelor shows. But she's 61, so they called it The Golden Bachelorette. So she has this option of choosing between, when it first started off, the first episode, there were 20 men. 20 men that came in to impress her, to woo her. And if you are a Jinx, then you know what woo mean, okay? You know what woo mean. So she has 20 men to come in she interviews them. They woo her. They try to impress her. And I'm talking about these men are from all ethnic backgrounds. Black, white, Italian, French, Hispanic, Puerto Rican. I mean, they're all backgrounds, right? They're just not Caucasian. So they come in, they try to impress her. They try to woo her. They try to convince her that they are the one so they can stay, right? So they can continue to get a rose and be able to stay and shoot their shot with her. The majority of the men, spouses have died. I think it was a couple that were divorced. But these are wealthy men. All of them are well-to-do men, right? The Bachelorette, she is a widow. Her husband, her husband passed, right? So she's trying to find love again. And when I first started watching the show, it made me feel like, as a Gen X woman, it made me feel like I still had the opportunity to find love. Because this woman is 61. And I think the youngest man on there was 59, I think. So I was like, you know what? I like this show. I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I like this show. I think I am going to continue to watch this show. I want to see what the outcome is going to be with this Golden Bachelorette. Like I said, she had 20 men to choose from. They came in, they wooed her, they tried to impress her. She looked gorgeous. She had on all these gowns. I mean, the whole setup, the way they have set this show up for this woman is impeccable. I mean, it just makes you want to fall in love again and find that person. Yeah, it's a good show. It makes you want to fall in love again and just find that person the way they got it set up. They go out and do excursions. She's been on yachts. I mean, they've been in luxury cars. I mean, the show pays for all of this. The only thing that I don't like that she's doing, she has kissed all 20 of them in the mouth. Now that is a no-no. She has kissed when she goes out on the dates with them, they have one-on-one dates, and she has kissed all 20 of them men in the mouth. That I wouldn't be doing. So, she has so many options that it's overwhelming for her. She is crying like, I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, do I choose him? I don't know if he's going to be the right fit. I just don't know if my man is here. I mean, she has given ABC, and this show has given her so many options that is literally in tears. She is literally in tears, y'all. So that made me think, as a 58-year-old woman, or for any woman, any African American woman, Because we always say, I love my black men. I love my black men. I love my black men. You know, my black men this and my black men that. You know? Let me see. Right. No, it's on the cheek. It's in the mouth. Mm-mm. It's in the mouth. She has kissed all 20 of them men in mouth cast. Mm-hmm. So, I was like, as black women, we always, now we want the same thing. We want to be wooed. We want to be dated. We want to have opportunity, you know, to interview our guy, to date them, because that's what pretty much what interviewing is. You just date them and collecting information, right? So I was like, as a black woman, because I love black men, right? And I always say that, you know, I don't really want to date outside my race. But looking at this show, it has made me think, this woman has so many options, and all of her options were not Caucasian men. They were not. There was like 4 black men on there. Of course, they're gone now, but she had that option, right? Hey, X2 complicated. She had that option to, yes, I'm thinking about it, Cass. I would love to go on that show. I would love to go on the show. And it made me think, like, this woman had 20 options. And we as black women say, well, I just love my black men. I just love my black men. But if we were to weigh our other options like this woman did, Golden Bachelorette, would our chances be, you know, bigger, you know, more with another race or what? You know, so I'm like, okay. I just made Samantha a podcast to help you. So, you know, I'm like, man, I love my black men, and I'm the one. I'm gonna be honest with you all, and I'm gonna be transparent with you. I'm the one that said I wouldn't date out of my race, because to be honest with you, I'm not attracted to any other race. I mean, I'm really not. But looking at this show, this woman has so many options, and I'm speaking of Golden Bachelorette. You all go watch it. It's on episode 6, but you can kind of, you know, if you don't want to watch all the episodes, you can watch some of them and kind of get the vibe of the show. But she has so many options, y'all. She was literally crying. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness, do I just feel? Oh, I just really like you. Oh. And the men were crying over her, and they was just gloating over her and just like, I'm not attracted to non-black men either physically, but it is what, yeah, I'm not either. So I'm like, you know, but I don't know, Cass. Looking at this show, the show has really made me think, like, maybe I need to explore some more options. I mean, I've never dated outside race. Never. Now, have I been approached by another race? Yes, I have. I've been approached by, you know, other races, but I'm just not attracted to men. Men. I like black men. I'm just not attracted to any other race. So, but looking at this show, so my question is, as black women, do we limit ourselves because we choose to love on our black men? I mean, do we keep ourselves in a box? Do we do that? Because we're waiting on the right black man to come along and scoop us up? Or do we date outside our race and have so many options, like this Caucasian, like this 61-year-old? Age is the number, y'all. Age is just a number, okay? People are dating in their 50s and their 60s, okay? in their 70s. Okay? My ex-mother-in-law, when my ex-father-in-law passed, she had a boyfriend, and she was 78, 76, and she would go night over her boyfriend's house. Okay? My mom had male friends up until the time, she couldn't, her mind wasn't really connecting, but my mom had male friends, and she was 80, and they were giving her money. So age is just a number. So that's why I tell my gents, women, that don't wrap around, oh, I'm too old to date, nobody's gonna want me, I'm too old of a partner, it's over with, I don't want to date, but don't limit yourself as well as by race, because this woman has so many options. And I'm thinking, if she would have said, I just want Caucasian men, would she have had an opportunity to find love? Because now she's down to 4 out of 20. And the 4 that she picked are very wealthy men. And I'm like, where are all these wealthy men age category? Are they all married? Where did they find all these men from for her? Where did they come from? Let's see what X2 Complicated said. Color doesn't matter. Okay. I love a man who's gonna love and treat me the way I should. Yes. And that's what Sammy said. She said, I want who wants me. I want who wants me. It doesn't matter. But what do you do when you're not physically attracted to another race? I mean, I've never went outside my race, but it's just the initial attraction. Now, there are some very attractive Caucasian men that I would, maybe go out on a date with, that I've interacted with. But this show has really made me think, y'all. It really has made me think. Maybe I should weigh my options. Maybe I should weigh. And do you all think that we limit ourselves because we don't weigh our options? Because we're waiting for that black man to come along, because we are so fixated on being in a relationship with a black man that we don't weigh our other options. But this lady on this show weighed her options. She said, bring them all. I will date them all. I will interview them all. And she went out on a date with every last one of them, including the 4 black men. And they were wealthy black men, nice looking men. And one of the men on there, he was so nice looking. I was like, now that man know he got some women in Houston. He was from Houston. I said, why is he on this show? Why is he on this show? She said, I've dated Latino Caucasian men, but they scared me because they be like, ooh, it's too complicated. They treat chatter. Now, don't you start nothing on this like so. X2 Complicated say that Caucasian men and Latino men treat you better than black men. You said it. You said it. So when you say they treat you better, they have more chivalry. We are all Gen. You know what chivalry means. Because, the younger generation, they don't know what chivalry is. Like opening up the car door, pulling your chair out, not letting the woman walk on the outside of the street, making sure she's on the inside. So is it because they show you more chivalry, and I don't know. Y'all, I'm thinking about dating outside my race. I'm on the table. From looking at this show, The Golden Bachelorette, and for my Gen X, it's still love out there. It's still men that's seeking love. I was like, where did they find these men at? These men actually auditioned to come on this show. And these are nice looking men. I ain't talking about no Pookie. I ain't talking about Junebug on the corner. I'm talking about corporate men, okay? I'm talking about men with pensions and 401ks, okay? That's all she had to choose from. And it had got to the point where she was thinking about it was just too much. She's like, I just can't pick. They're all good. She said they're all good men. Can you imagine having the opportunity to pick from men that are all good, y'all? Well, try it out. I'll give you something else to talk about. Right. It'll give me something, yeah. It'll give me something else to talk about. About dating outside my race. You know what, y'all? Like I said, she has so many good choices, you know, to pick from. And, you know, we think that when we hit a certain age that it's slim picking because half of them are, you know, are sick or married. And these men were, as far as, you know, they said they were in good health. You know, they made sure they let her know that, you know, I'm in good health. We can travel. We can do this. We can do that. You know, so I don't know, y'all. I think we should explore our options as Black women. I think it's time for us to start going. Just try it, you know? Just try it. Hey, call me darling. I'm talking about the Golden Bachelorette. I was telling them that this woman had so many options. So many options on this show. And the options were not just Caucasian. They were Hispanic, they were Italian, they were French, they were Black. She had so many options that it was overwhelming for her. And I was saying that, you know, as Black women, we just love our Black men. So we're just focused on, you know, being with them and dating them. But I think that it's time that we explore other options. Just try it out. Like I said, I've never tried it out, but I'm willing to explore other options, okay? I'm really thinking about it. But this show, The Golden Bachelorette, you know, the way they show that, and this is what they said to a lot of them. They said, and this is why, you know, age is just a number. They said, I thought that I was at the end of my life where I wouldn't find love again because a lot of them have been married, divorced, widowers. Their wives have died, and a lot of them felt like it was over for them. But coming on the show and having a chance to be with her, you know, it sparked something in all of them. It really did. And not only that, they all became friends. You know, some of them were a little bitter when, you know, they had to go home because they get a rose at each episode. End of each episode, she gives a rose if she wants them to stay. And a lot of them, you know, if they left, they kind of felt type of way. But they said that it made them feel like they had another chance at love. And I think at our age that we want to feel that there's other options out there, you know, and that there are men out there. And perfect example, went to church today. I go to, you know, a church that's well known here in Atlanta. There are a lot of Black men that are single in that church. So my question I asked was, do you have a single ministry? Because I feel sometimes the church focuses more so on married couples and married couples with children, you know, and couples counseling. Sometimes I feel like that they leave out the singles that are in the church. And this particular church, there's a lot of single men my age in the church. Well, I'll say this, they don't have their rings on, so just leave it at that. From what I can see, I don't know, you know. So that to see that gives me hope that, you know, it's still an opportunity out there to find love again as a Gen X. And I just want women to know that age is just a number. Like I said, my mother-in-law she was 78. She was still dating. My mom was 80 and still had men buying her lunch. And some were even giving her money. I would go see my mom and I'd be like, where you get money from? And she'd be like, mind your business. Okay? So age is just a number. Let me see. Wow. Yes, Black man. Yes. We definitely need to start. Yes! I think we need to start. Now, before I gotta be honest with you all. Before I started watching this show, I was like, I love my black men. The first 3 episodes, I was like, nah, she can have that, Oh, they got her with all kind of type of men. By the 6th episode, I was like, well, maybe I need to explore other options. Maybe I just need to explore other options. Yes, men loved my mama, and she was 80. I'm telling you. You know why? Because she never lost how to use her womanly power. She rested in her femininity to the last day. She never lost that femininity, that womanly wild. Yes, and men were attracted to that. And she was a nice looking woman too. Men were attracted to that. Okay? So age is just a number. Age is just a number. Like I said, I heard somebody say that, her girlfriend was dating, and this younger guy wanted to date her, and the girlfriend was like, I really don't want to date anybody younger. And she was like, well, at this point in your life, you need to date whoever want to date you. And I'm thinking, because of her age, was saying that because of her age. Now, here's the thing with me with dating young. That's not an option either. Because I do have, I have had some young men approach me, but I just feel like, if I'm dating somebody, that's just like somebody in their 30s, that's too young for me. I would go maybe, the youngest I would do probably is 50, 49 or 50. I wouldn't go any lower than that, to be honest with you. So I really need to start weighing my options. I really need to start going out in places where there are, men that aren't just black. I really do. From looking at this show, I want you all to watch the show. Like I said, on episode 6, but if you can catch it, you can, in the middle somewhere, you can probably figure it out. But the way they set this show up for her, it just gives you the feeling that there is hope for love in our age range. I don't know where these men came from. I don't know if, they found them or they auditioned for the show. It's a great show for someone our age to watch, because it shows you that the men in our age category, they really know how to date a woman. These men really know how to, they are shooting her shots. They're shot with her. They are doing they're singing to her. They're dancing. They're cooking for her. They are doing everything to get her, to win her over. And I think that's the way it should be. A man should put in work. Okay, he wants to date you, court you. He needs to put the time in, and that's what these men are doing on this show. And it just warms my heart. Now, I would have rather for her to be, sister. And I don't know if they're gonna cast one, if one is gonna audition to be one. But I would like to see if an African American Bachelorette came on, would she get the same options? Would she get the same options? Because the Caucasian one, she got the options that she got were out of this world. So much so, it has me thinking I need to start maybe dating outside my race. I need to see what else is there. And like X Too Complicated said, that they treat you different. She's experienced they treat you different. They treat you different. See, I got flowers once. Ooh, a week. Phone calls every day, making sure I had. Ooh, girl, don't talk about that gas in the car. Now, you know how I feel about that gas. Yes, in the car. Ooh, spending money. Girl, well, you can go get you a little something. Go get you a little pair of shoes. Yeah, go get you a cute little outfit. Yes. Yes, you kept your guard up. Okay, because I saw my dad do that with mom, but he was okay, still in the streets. And you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. And I think it's normal that for us to base our relationships off of how we seeing our dad treat our moms. That's normal because I still do that too. My dad was a great provider, but a good husband. But my mom was married to him till the day he died. They were married 45 years. They were married for 45 years. So yeah, I get that. I get that. I really do get that. But you know, with dating is like anything else in life. You take your chances, right? You take your chances, just like with anything else in life, you know? Said I've been mostly staying out of the dating scene since the pandemic, but I'm starting to feel old. Yeah, get out there. I mean, just meet people. It's just nice just meeting people and seeing what's out there. You know, the dating apps are trash, at least for me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, the dating apps, it's just like, you know, men don't take the time to get to know you, and they're looking to play games, you know, and it's just, you know, it's to be draining. My son had a problem with me. Wow, why? He didn't want you to date. He had a huge problem. Yeah, I mean, but don't he want his mom to be happy? As long as you're safe, you know, as long as you're safe. See, I never tried that. Yeah, the apps are no. The apps are no. But I know some people who have good, you know, good results from the app. But then I also hear dating coaches say, stay off the apps. Don't get on the apps. And if you get the apps, don't stay on them long. Get off and get back on. Something like that. But some people can find love on the apps. They have good results from the apps. Some people do, but that's just not my thing. I have more luck with just meeting people out. I mean, my last two husbands, I met them out. I wasn't at a club. I just met them out, getting out of my car, you know, and wasn't even, you know, thinking about looking for anybody. I just met them like getting out of my car at the store, you know. So, you know, just you got to get out. That's one thing I learned about in this season. You got to get out and you got to be seen. I'm a homebody. I'm a Taurus. I can stay here all day as long as I got food. I mean, I'm cozy. I got everything I want here. I can stay in the house. But I realize that I have to get out and you have to be seen and you have to be social, right? You have to get out and at least be seen and be social. If you're thinking about you want a date, because you're not gonna find anybody sitting at home, and that's just not gonna happen, you know. And so I think, you know, with the pandemic, everybody got comfortable with the dating app, you know? So I think that we gotta get out and let people see us, you know, even if you just go out, you know, maybe to, you know, like it's to a fall festival, or take yourself out to dinner, you know. There's a couple of spots around here, you know, like cigar bars. I can't stand the cigar smoke, but I will sashay in front of it. I will sashay my little behind in front of the cigar bar. I may not go in, but they have windows, and there I can see the men in there. So what I do is I walk down one side and come back the other side, and I sashay back, and they see me. Okay? They see, because I can't stand that smoke, and I don't want that smoke all in my hair and my clothes. So I will do that. So I get out where I can be seen, you know? So where yes, Cass, yes, I'll do it. I just started doing that recently, you know, because I would stay in here all the time. Let me see, he wanted me to be here. With your own. But what about if, but you are attractive to men outside of your race, you know, and what about if you can't make that connection with somebody in your race, you know, and then that's what I'm thinking. You know, maybe my husband is not a black man anymore, you know? Maybe I need to try something new. Because I've been married to 3 black men. So maybe I need to start exploring my options. And this show has pretty much confirmed, Felicia, you might need to try something else. Okay? You might need to start looking outside your race. Okay? But this show does give me hope. I've always been hopeless romantic. I love love. And I think that everybody who wants love will find love. My girlfriend told me never give up on love. Even after it just didn't work. If you still have the desire of love, you will find love. And that's the way I think that us Gen X women, we should look at it like that, and don't feel like that over is the end for us, because it's not. The Golden Bachelorette has confirmed that with all of those men. She had 20 men to choose from, y'all. She had 20. Okay? She had 20 to choose from. And she's down to 4. And she was crying because she had so many to choose from. She could not make her mind up. That's the position I want to be in. I want to have so many men courting me, pursuing me, where I'm sitting on my sofa. Oh, I don't know. Should I pick John? Should I pick Rudy? Should I pick Eric? Should I pick Kenny? That's where I want to be. But I think to get to that position, I need to date outside of my race. And that's where I want to be. I want to be like her. Listen, I work from home and hardly go out. I do too, yeah. Anymore, especially with the seasons changes. I have to. Yeah. You gotta get out. You gotta get out. You can't stay in the house, call me darling. And I was like that. And Samantha was like, Mom, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. And if, you just can't stay in the house, because I work from home 5 days a week. And I'm telling you, I get comfortable. There were days, I realized I hadn't been out of the house in 2 days. So I had to start getting out. So I had to start finding, Samantha, yes, crying tears of joy because you are old. Yes, crying tears of joy because I am overwhelmed. I got so many men I choose from. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be just like the Golden Bachelorette. I'm going to be crying and overwhelmed and just don't know what to do because I have so many options. And I think as Black women, we need to weigh our options. We need to go outside of our race, because that's what this lady did. She went outside of her race. They had other options for her. And it don't seem like she didn't have a problem with it. She was kissing and licking on the Black men just like she was on all the other men. Okay? So that shows me she just wants love. Love is love. No matter what color. She just wants love. She just wants to be in love again, right? She just wants that companionship, right? She wants to be in love again. So now they're at the point where she's down to 4. So she's going out to meet their families, right? So the families are now pitching for the men. He's a great man, Savannah. He's great. He's just a good guy. The way they've set this show up for her to get a man, it's just like, wow. It's just like, wow, the options she has and the support she has. And it's just, to me, it's just a great show, and, I was telling one lady about it. I think she's like 62, and she was like, I don't want to see no Caucasian woman find love like that, because the show do that for a Black woman. Well, then you don't have to go on there, because at the end of the show, they tell you can audition to go on there. If you want to come on there, you can do A, B, and C. So if I was to go on there, I would map out everything that I wanted. I would say, okay, I want this, this, and this. I want 5 Italian men. I want 6 Caucasian men. I want I want 4 Hispanic men. I tell them what I wanted. But one thing I would tell them I would not do, I will not be kissing anybody in the mouth. Because she kissed all 20 of them in the mouth. Okay, Cash, you put the form up there. Yes, yes. It's a great show, y'all. So if y'all are interested, you know, or if you just want to, it gives you that, I don't know, y'all. It's just a feeling of when you watch it, you be like, and like I said, I'm hopeless romantic, so anything love gets me, right? So I be watching it like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, he said that. And the men seem so sincere. They be crying over her. That's what I'm talking about. I need a man to sling some snot over me and get out on his knee. Okay? That's what I need. Okay? That's what I need right there. Oh, they be crying. And it just gives you like, oh, I get the feeling like it's coming. Okay, this is confirmation. Watching this show, you can be a Gen X and still find love. Y'all, I tell you, the show is everything. Y'all hit the likes and share the live. I tell you, the show is everything. So I wanted to come on and just ask my beautiful Gen X ladies, do you all think we need to start weighing other options? And should our young ladies, they need to weigh other options. And not just, I know we love our black men. I do. I love me a black man. I love me a brown skin, chocolate black man's feet tall. I like him now with a little bald head. He can be caramel brown. I just love me a black man. And so now I'm thinking, after this show, Caucasian men may start to look a little attractive. I may be looking at them in a different way, like, okay, John's looking pretty nice. Okay? I'm telling you, y'all. So we really need to, first of all, we need to stop telling ourselves that, and this is not all women, but I know I'm a certain age, so, you know, I'm not going to find anybody, you know, it's over for me. I'm telling y'all, as long as you have breath in your body, as long as you have the desire to have companionship and love, it's possible. It is possible. I'm telling you, it is possible. So never count yourself out because you think you are a certain age. You know, never count yourself out because you think you are a certain age. Never. So I think I'm gonna go down to the Four Seasons, one of these high-end hotels around here in Atlanta. I'm gonna sit at the bar and I'm gonna wait for Don and Bob to get off work. And I'm going to go down there and use my womanly wow. And I think I might pick me up a Caucasian. Okay? I'm telling you. Hey, glorious love. Cass laughing. We're talking about the Golden Bachelorette. How this Caucasian woman, 61 years old, had 20 options. And they were all different ethnic backgrounds. And I was saying that as black women, we start weighing our options. So we can have chances, more options and chances at finding love, you know? So I'm thinking about going down there to one of these high-end hotels, like I said, and sitting at the bar. Happy hour is when they're there because they're just getting out their meetings, their corporate meetings, and they're coming in, leaving the office buildings and coming across the street to the hotel and sitting at the bar. And I think I'm going to sit there and I'm going to grab me up a Bob or a John. You know, I'm just saying. It's time for me because, like I said, I've had 3 black husbands. And X Too Complicated showed the deal when she said she had one. It scared her. He treated her so good. She said he treated treated her so good, it scared her. That's what I want. Okay? That's what I want, y'all. I want them to be crying over me. I want them to woo me. And I want them to scare me because they treat me so good. I don't know what to do. Let me see. I have a depression attraction. Okay, for black men, I do too. I do too. But now that I'm not focused on having children. Oh, that's a good point. I feel more open to the possibility of dating. There you go. And I think I feel that way too, call me darling. I do too. I don't get me wrong. I love my black men, but I think now that now that you know the no more children is coming, I think I could do it now. I think I do it now. And X too complicated. She confirmed it. She said they treat you better. Okay? She ain't treat you better. I tell my son I don't care about what he thinks and go about his business before I come to his house. Exactly. Tell him to let you live. Yeah. Tell him to let his mother live. As long as you're not in danger, no one's harming you, you're good. Yeah. Because from what you say now, that's confirmation for me. Okay? I love it. So this is what I want to know. How would you feel about the intimacy against someone outside of you? You know, well, they say, they ain't really like our black men, Cass. But how am I going to know if I never experienced it? You know what I'm saying? How will I know about being intimate with them if I've never experienced it? Now, that may be a deal breaker. That might be a deal breaker. You think so? You know what? I did work somewhere where there were a lot of Caucasian men. And as a matter of fact, I think a couple of them had black wives or girlfriends. Yeah. Yeah. And, they tried, but the ones that were single, but, I was just like, and, I'm so stubborn and not only stubborn because I'm a Taurus, but I'm old. When you get older, you just stuck in your ways. You know what I'm saying? So that combination of being older and stubborn, I'm still thinking like, okay, I'm gonna find this black man and he gonna sweep up off my feet and we gonna ride away in the sunset. Okay? Okay, but now after watching this show, I'm gonna find my Caucasian man, my Latino, whoever it is. Okay, I'm not saying that he got to be black no more. Okay? I'm not saying that. As a matter of fact, when I write my affirmations, I ain't gonna even say, Lord, send a black man 6 feet tall with a bald head and a beard. I'm just gonna say, Lord, send me a man. Okay? I'm just gonna I ain't gonna even put no color on it no more, y'all. Okay? Because I got to weigh my options like this lady did on the Golden Bachelorette. Okay? I do. The biggest I can't get into, but it's and the attraction is there. I'll be willing to try with the lights out. You know how we had to turn the lights out? Oh look, or put the pillow over your face. Just look, call me darling, just close your eyes real tight. Until it's over. Man, whoa. Me without the sex. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. And I was waiting. Like, what the hell is going on? Okay, so he woo-wooed you. Okay. Comment, darling. Just that X Now, y'all know how I feel about that gas in the car and my truck washed. She said she had gas in the car, spending money. He did all kind of stuff. And you ain't, what? That's what I'm talking about. That's what it is right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. So ladies, we need to weigh our options. It's time for us to weigh our options. I mean, if you know, I'm just caught. Next time somebody approach me outside of my race, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna feed into it. So you are saying they are willing to date out with sexual expectations. Well, she said like she said, Cash. She didn't have to drop it low or bust it wide. Ooh, she's there you go. There you go. And then there's some men out here, they just want, you gotta do much for them. You could probably just rub their leg and they be all right. Rub their thigh and they good. You know. Yes, man, they were not. There you go. And there are men out here like that. There are. Okay, ain't too complicated. I'm about to get on the bandwagon, baby. He did all that. And you say now when you had dated the black men, they were willing to put gas in your car, spending money. They wasn't doing all that. Some just want companionship. Yes. Yes. Some just want companionship. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. Now, Hispanic men are attractive to me because I've had a few of them approach me, and now some people say I don't know, but from what I know, I've heard some things that are not right about them, what they do to their women, but they do take care of their women. They take care of their women. I sold a lot of things on Facebook, right? Because I had a lot of overflow from the house, right? So I sold a lot of decor. And all of the decor that I sold on Facebook Market, it was Hispanic women who bought it. And when they came to pick up the items, you came with them and pulled the money out the pocket and paid for their stuff. They're men. They're men. They would look at the item and they would tell their men, yeah, pay. So they take care of their women. And I have been approached by some Hispanic men. So that, that may be an option right there. Y'all. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All I know is I want us to keep seeking love and wanting love, whether, from a partner, whatever your heart desire. If it desires love, keep seeking love, no matter what age you are. Please, please believe the rumors about cocky. Okay. Don't believe. Okay, I won't. Okay, there it is. That's what I needed to know. It's too complicated. You confirmed it for me. She said she dated outside her race and the men treat her good. Okay? Because like I said, I had 3 that I married. And so it's time to try something different. And this show, just go out. Like on the show, she went out on dates with them. They went out on dates. They wooed her. They courted her. They tried to impress her. They were like fighting over her. And that's what I want. I want to have 20 options. Okay? I want to have the starting 5. Okay? I want to have a starting 5. I want to have a team. Okay, the sexual activities. It worked the way. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, y'all heard that? Y'all heard what she said? Y'all heard that? It was worth the wait. Now, was the Latino or the Caucasian man? It's too complicated to put it on. Or you put it on him. That is. That is. And I don't know why some people think that women are Gen X women or women that are, in menopause still don't have a sexual desire. That's not true. That's not true. And I think, I heard a man, older men say, I don't want no older woman because she be hot at night and you gotta have the air conditioner up and then you're cold, then you this, then you that. I'm thinking to myself, man, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's crazy. It feels like I put love on the back burner for so long. Oh, don't do that. I've almost forgotten what it truly means to feel like that. I have to. Yeah, don't do that. If you have the desire for love, start surrounding yourself around love. You know what I'm saying? Look at this show. I want you, call me darling. I want you to look at the Golden Bachelorette. It's gonna make you feel that feeling of love, and it's gonna give you that burn inside. It's gonna light something up in you. If it's been dead inside of you, this show would definitely light it up, because it did for me. It really did. It kind of sparked something in me, like, oh wow, I want that. And with her being, in the same, she's 61, 62 or something like that. But the men on there are like 60, 58. It was some 59. And it gives you that hope. Watch that show. But if you have that desire of wanting love and wanting to be loved in a relationship, feel that. Feel that. Yeah, watch it. Watch it. It's a good show. I mean, she's a Caucasian woman. And I don't, that doesn't bother me as much, because she wants love too. It just goes to show me. I look at it as through an age thing and not a race thing. I look at it an age thing, that these are people that are my age still seeking love and still have the desire and the hope to find love at this stage in their lives. That's the way I look at the show. That's how I look at it. So yeah, watch it. Watch it. Oh, men are not bad. It depends. Yeah, it depends on the person. Right. Absolutely. And I'm glad you said that, because there are women who saying, it ain't no good men out here. Watch this show. Okay? It was 20. She had 20 good options. If you all want to think it ain't no good men out here, watch this show. And this was in the United States. Watch this show. They were from every. It is good men out here. And this woman had 20 of them. They're so damn good. She was crying because she was overwhelmed because she couldn't pick them all. That's how good they were. Okay? That's how good they were. So there are good men out there. Absolutely. There are good men. And there are good men out there for us Gen X women. And we still, I don't care if we are going through house and having hot flashes and fanning. We still have the desire of love and wanting companionship. It doesn't stop because we're going through another phase or change in our lives. And we shouldn't let that stop us. And we shouldn't let anybody tell us just because we're going or we're at this stage in our life that we don't deserve to have love or be in a relationship. We can find partners who understand the process and the change that we're going through. That's the kind of men we need to find, who understand that, what we're going through. because they go through a change too. They just don't talk about it. And it's called midlife crisis and getting bald in the middle of their head. That's they change. And thinking they can go out here and get a younger woman when they in their 60s with a bald head and a big belly. They go through a change too, just like we do. Let me see. Maybe she into polyamorous. Yeah. A life and pick. Maybe so. Well, she can only pick one. So I don't think it's going to be the poly. She can only pick one. And she's down to 4. And I think it's a doctor on there. And I think she's going to pick that doctor. I really do. I think she's going to pick the doctor. But she's down to 4. She's going to their houses and meeting them, you know? So I think that, you know, yeah. And don't play with the worms. Yes. Men, they go changes just like we do, you know? But for some women, for some reason, you know, it's more amplified for us when we get old. For women, when we get older. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that don't give up on love. Y'all don't give up. If that's what you want, you know, if you want a partner, and some people don't want to get married again. Some people just want a life partner. Some people just want a life partner, you know? Some people don't want to get married again. So, you know, no, it just gives me hope. This gave me hope. And I just say I'm going to come on here and share with my Gen X and see what y'all think, you know? Is it time to, and you know what? Thank you, X Too Complicated. Because you really, for sharing that, your experiences outside of black men. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, you deserve love. We all do. If you deserve love, you deserve it. Whether it's a life partner, companionship, whatever. And then there are some women who don't, you know, who are content and don't desire, you know, to be in a relationship. But I don't want us to, as Gen X women, I don't want us to put ourselves in a box and say that I can't find love, I can't have love because I'm a certain age. And there's nobody out there that's going to want me at this age. That's not true. Watch The Golden Bachelorette. That's not true. It's not true. And there are options out there. And we need to start thinking outside our options, other options than black men. We really do. We really do, y'all. So that's why I wanted to come on and come live with you all and talk to y'all. The doctor is Caucasian. All of the black men are gone. She let the last black man go on episode 5. The last one. She let him go. And he cried like a baby. He cried like a baby when he didn't get his robes. Nice looking black men. All of the black men were nice looking. All of them. And successful. Every man on that show is successful. Where did they find these men at? They're out there, y'all. We just got to get out. We just got to get out. They're out there. They're out there. We just got to get out. That's all. We just got to get out and be seen. Okay? So that's what I wanted to come on and talk to you all. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm going to start weighing my options. And I think we should too. And that was the question. Do we limit ourselves because we don't weigh our options? We don't go outside of our race. We don't go outside of our race. And if I was to go outside of my race, y'all, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to y'all. I'd probably be somewhere on a date. If I were to go outside of my race, I wouldn't probably be sitting here talking to y'all on a Sunday night. I'd be somewhere at dinner. Okay? I'm just saying. All right. right, y'all. I appreciate y'all listening to my little rant. Y'all go check it out so we can talk about it. Because it's about to come to an end, you know? It's about to come to an end. Now focus on quality, company, and key by peace. Absolutely. Peace is priceless. Peace is priceless. Don't let nothing disturb your peace. Definitely wouldn't let nothing disturb my peace. Peace is priceless. Never do that. Never. But I appreciate you all listening. Share my channel. Tell a good friend. Tell a good sis. We have candid conversations, grown folk conversations, grown women over here, just trying to live our best lives, navigate through, and be happy. And find love if you so desire. And find it if you desire to find it. You know? Let me see. We must understand. Sex and dating, yes, are different. Yes. See what I don't know. What's a good time for you all? Because you know we go live over on our other channel. We do a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We do the pop-up show. So I don't know. So Sundays, when y'all gonna answer your phone? When y'all gonna answer y'all phone? So I guess Sunday evenings. Yeah, we can do Sunday evenings. We can do Sunday evenings. So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that you can find men in church? Because I was listening to this dating coach, and that was one of the places he suggested you find someone in church, like the singles ministry in church. I mean, is that another option? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that you got to get out. You got to get out and be seen. You got to get out. So, make sure y'all vote. If you haven't voted, make sure you go vote. It's important. Tuesday night, we're going to a watch party. See, because we know what it's going to be, but we still going to a watch party Tuesday night. So that's where we'll be Tuesday night. But I'll see you all over on the Sammy Nicole. Okay, you voted today. I'm beginning to think that you can't find me. Oh, glorious love. What's the tea? Well, the reason why I asked this, glorious love, I go to a pretty big church here in Atlanta. If I was to say the name, anybody in Atlanta would know about the church, right? And it seems to be a lot of single black men at the church in my age group. It seems to be a lot of them. They don't have rings on, and they always sitting by themselves. So I'm assuming that they single. I don't know. But, and I was thinking, is that a place where should I join the single ministry at church? Or when I get there, it's just going to be a bunch of women in ministry. I don't know. You know? I don't know. And just because they in the church, do they mean they going to act right? They got some act right in them because they go to church? Or are they going to play games? You know? So it's just, it's just a lot of things. And that's why I need to start weighing my options outside of my race. Okay? No. Yes! Yes! Why do men our age do that? Why? I go to this jazz spot all the time, right? All the time. It's a man there. He promotes these little jazz things, right? He'll just there, but he won't say anything. And he'll speak and he'll stare. Okay? But he won't say anything. And I'm like, what is the problem with men who... You too old for that. You too old to have a fear of rejection. At this point in your life, I mean, you've been rejected a few times. You just move on, right? But I guess some men just don't feel like they don't want to be rejected. I don't know what that's about. I just think at this age that men shouldn't be doing that. If you see something, you know, you a beautiful woman, glorious love. You walking in church. I know you looking good. He need to come up to you and ask, want to go out to brunch after church? Or can I get your number? Or what are you doing? But men don't do that. I don't know. And they shouldn't know that women in our age group more than likely are not going to approach them. At least I'm not. I'm not doing it. Now if I see that you're giving, if you seem like you're interested in me and you say something to me, then I may push it along a little bit, but I'm not gonna walk up to a man and approach him. I'm just not that girl. And I know some women who do that, and it sometimes works for them, but I'm just not that girl, and I'm not gonna do that. So I don't know. Right? I don't get it. Yeah. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all supporting me over here. I know you all support us over on the other channel. I thank you all so much. I've heard some men say that the rules around what we can and say to a woman have changed. What you mean? So much they don't always afraid to approach and start the rules. In our age group, because in our age group back in the day, they would approach us, grab your hand. Hey, how you doing? Oh, can I talk to you for a minute? Or what's your number? They haven't changed for our age group. Maybe when they when an old man try to approach these young girls, that's their problem. Wow, really? So that's why they just stare at you and don't say nothing? I mean, they just be looking at you. I'm like, what's the problem? I don't get it. But I do know this. What's for you is for you. And when the right one come along, you ain't going to be able to stop him from talking to you. Okay? You ain't going to be able to stop him. And I know that from watching this show. Okay? She got 20 of the right ones that couldn't keep their hand off her. They couldn't keep their hand off of her. Okay? So I do know that. That just mean they ain't for you, glorious love. That's what that mean. They ain't for you. Yes. Yes. When they would chase you. Yeah. And they still out there. I believe they're still out there. I believe they still out there. I really do. They still out there. Y'all, so I'll come back on Sunday at 6 o'clock and we'll have our little chit-chats, our little talks over here about dating and about this stage of our lives and about getting out and enjoying life. I'm about getting out and enjoying my life. I'm about doing stuff that make me happy. I'm at that stage. If it don't make me happy, if it aggravates me, I don't want no parts of it. I'm at that stage now in my life, and getting out, enjoying myself, and and another thing, not always focusing on finding a man. I'm not gonna, hop around that. Oh, I gotta get a man, I gotta get a partner, I gotta get a surgery. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna position myself, make sure that I'm seen, and it'll happen. And now that I'm gonna weigh my options, because it's too complicated has confirmed, that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm going to do, okay? You're going to cast. That's what I'm going to do, okay? No, you're not too old. You're not too old. Too old for what? No. Oh, to court them, yeah, approach them, yeah. That ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with being too old. That's just thirsty. That's just thirsty. We ain't doing that. We ain't thirsty. We ain't thirsty over here. And we don't chase. We attract. We do not chase. We attract. We ain't thirsty over here. And they coming. And we ain't gotta be thirsty. The Golden Bachelorette ain't thirsty. And they coming, baby. Okay? She said, girl, church. We'll have to talk about it later. Let us forget that. I mean, yeah, church. They say church is one of the places you can meet men. That's what the dating coach was saying, church. That's one of the places. All right, so I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back Sunday at 6 o'clock, and we'll have our little talks. And if you all are interested, The Golden Bachelor comes on ABC. It's on Hulu. It comes on Wednesday night, but I usually just catch it on Hulu and catch up on my episodes on Hulu and watch it. And she's out of 20, she's down to 4. And she's going to meet their families. And now the families are pretty much selling the men. So she'll, choose them. Okay? This lady got it going on. She got it going on, okay? All right. So I'll see you all in the next live. It has been wonderful. I appreciate you all coming over here. I appreciate you. Cass, Glorious Love, you want me to make you a model here? I appreciate you all for coming on and for rocking with me. There you go. For rocking with me. And it's been real. And I'll see you all next week. We won't have a show on our channel Tuesday because we're going to the watch party. I made you a mod. We're going to the watch party on Tuesday. So we'll have a lot to talk about on Thursday when we go live on our other channel. But you all tell everybody about this channel. I appreciate you all for coming over here because I can go live. I didn't know I would be able to go live so soon, but thanks to you all, I can go live now. We can have our conversations over here without my millennial. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night and a good week. We'll see you all Thursday. Bye.